Welcome back to TLC Thursday. I am your host and coach, Crystal Fuentes. And every week, we come out with videos that will hopefully expand your heart and expand your mind while making your life a little easier. Are you questioning whether you should quit your job? If you're watching this video, I'm gonna say that you might be questioning it a bit, right? Well, just so you know and you don't feel alone, 70% of people in just the States absolutely hate going to work. Damn, that's a lot of people, right? Sure, we are often taught the mediocre way of dealing with work, which is to just deal with it. But here's the problem. We all have a craving inside of us to feel much more than bored, useless, frustrated, or unfulfilled. And the more we try to suppress that desire, the more conflict we build within. But there's something I must tell you, because as much as we all want a passionate life, love, and career, you have to remember that the common denominator of happiness and passion is you. What does that mean? It means that what you do is separate from who you are, and it's your responsibility to bring who you are to what you do. You don't have to have the job of your dreams or feel absolutely passionate about going to work, but you also can't be miserable. So let's get into a few things to think about before quitting your job. Number one, how do you show up to work? As we've said before, you are responsible for the energy you bring into this space. Okay, well, Dr. Jill Boatsy Taylor said that. But so often, we complain about what's not working around us that we don't take in consideration the type of energy and vibe we bring into our environment, when that can also add to the cause and effect of each situation. Number two, what would have to happen to make work feel better? Get clear on what would make your work situation better. So often we overgeneralize what's not working for us when really it could just be one small tweak or fix that would greatly enhance our situation. But you have to get clear on what that would be. And again, what do you have to do to be a part of that change? Number three, what does your job do for you that you may have forgotten? This is important. One of the biggest reasons we despise our job is because we think it's not serving us. And when we feel we are doing something with no benefit at all, it will start to make us feel stuck and worse, like we're working for our jobs instead of the other way around. So let's get into a state of gratitude and write down 3 things your job does for you. Whether it's paying for your bills, putting a roof over your head, providing for your family, or a stepping stone for the job of your dreams. Become aware of what your job actually does for you. If we start taking control of how we show up and how our jobs actually do serve a grander purpose, we might begin to change our negative belief about it into something more powerful. Now, some of you might be yelling at the screen saying, "My job does nothing for me." And if this is the truth, and you feel every day this job compromises who you are, then it's probably best that you do quit.
Yeah, well, I'm not made of money, you know? Money doesn't grow on trees. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I get it. But listen, you tell that SOB that if that's not on my desk by 9 a.m., I'll help him pack up his desk. Crystal, coffee! Crystal, coffee! I need to fire her.
This is obviously a bold statement, but the truth is, we spend roughly 2,000 hours of our lives at work. And if 2,000 hours are spent miserable, imagine what that does to your health, your spirit, and your purpose. It's horrible, right? And nobody has time for that. As you know, TLC is all about relationships, and how we look at our job is no different from any other relationship in our lives. Like all of our relationships, We must understand what's serving us, what's not serving us, or see how we, ourselves, can make a difference. If we come to the conclusion that any of our relationships do not serve us, then saying goodbye might be the best thing to do. Now let's hear from you. Do you have a story of a time you quit your job and it ended up feeling really good? We love to hear your insights and knowledge so we can all learn from it. So comment below. Did you like this video? Subscribe and share it with all of your friends. Also, head over to theladiescoach.com for more resources that could make your life a little easier. All right, see you next Thursday.